It's my thing.
It's we thing.
We live here in Trinidad and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We thing. Stay tuned. Nah.
Greetings, you're listening to DJ Third Degree, the maddest DJ on radio. Anyway, Santana say so.
Yo, this is the girl Trupti Ramunai, and you are listening to We Ting Radio. Don't feel listening, girl, come on, wind and box your waist. Yes, man.
Vanadeke siya musikani. Vanadeke siya musikani. Hey, this is Hurricane Hema Dindial, and you're listening to We Ting Radio. Big up, man.
We Ting Radio!
Yo, I am Nishant M out of Trinidad and Tobago, and you are locked to We Ting Radio. Nothing sweeter than We Ting. Love you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yo, you know it's Mystic representing for We Ting Radio, man. Big up the Trini people and big up Guyana, you know. Mystic is a boy representing, bringing the reggae vibe and bringing the little choker vibe as well. Boom! Screw some ball, me's a coolie boy. Me never shame, me's a coolie boy. Why not the time, me's a coolie boy. Yo, Mystic.
Hola, Tunche. Oh, yeah. Whining like she from Africa. Big enough We Ting Radio all the time. Tado!
The way to Degree mash up the dance. They calling him a hooligan. A hooligan. Yo, this is your boy Ricardo Drew. It's Drew, and right now it's all about DJ to Degree. Keep it locked. Yo, this is Santana, and you're locked on to We Ting Radio. Anyway,
It's not my ting. It's not your ting. It's We Ting. We Ting Radio.
Lock and load. This is Dre Blunt, the Rockford King. Anytime in a foreign, you know me for lock into We Ting Radio. You heard me?
Hi, this is Nikki Crosby, and it's We Ting Radio. I mean, hello, it's We Ting, so I have to be in it. We Ting Radio.
Yo, it's your boy Ricky J. You don't know, hit after hit. Barman, give me a Guinness and punching. Yeah. We Ting Radio. That's what you're listening to. I say so. Kaboom!
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, it's your thing. It's my thing.
It's we thing.
Live here in Trinidad and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We thing. Stay tuned. Nah.
Third Degree.
Oh God, just be a minute. मेकअप तू कर दिया next level अंग्रेजी पढ़ी थी कितनी तू कर दे जी में कोई न साथी विक्टोरिया तू कहती बिग बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा ओके तू नच बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा तू कहती बिग बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा ओके तू नच बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा that nation loudspeaker te Madonna बजदी ओ like a virgin चैल करते कबूतर वर्गी ओ मैं मां फिरदी गुलाबी शेड दा रंग है बिरंगी रखी तू साम के सानू ते लगता सौ थां तो चंगी जग कोई नहीं है बदिया तू कहती बिग बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा ओके तू नच बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा तू कहती बिग बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा ओके तू नच बैंग दी पूरा लंदन तू मकदा बूम बूम Mr. Raymond to the world loudspeaker te Madonna बजदी ओ like a virgin चैल करते कबूतर वर्गी ओ मैं मां फिरदी गुलाबी शेड दा रंग है बिरंगी रखी तू साम के सानू ते लगता सौ थां तो चंगी जग कोई नहीं है बदिया तू कहती बिग बैंग
Every time I on the phone, my girlfriend is watch me. Like she trying to pick a bone to find out who call me. Is your mother? Is your mother? She want me buy a bread for she. Oh gosh, your mother. She want me buy a bread for she. Oh, oh. Every time I on the phone, my girlfriend is watch me. Like she trying to pick a bone to find out who call me. Is your mother?
Oh yeah, we Ting Radio.
Is your mother? She want me buy a bread for she. Oh gosh, your mother. She want me buy a bread for she. This one for the gal and them who don't trust man. Put up your hand if you don't trust your man. Put up your hand if you don't trust your man. Put up your hand if you don't trust your man. Put up your hand if you don't trust your man. I's a businessman and I have to say, when every time my phone ring, who calling me? Like this woman feel I have time to play, have time.
Hey, Miss Tara.
She always wrong and strong and accusing me. Every time I on the phone, my girlfriend is watch me. Like she trying to pick a bone to find out who call me. Is your mother? Is your mother? She want me buy a bread for she. Oh gosh, your mother. She want me buy a bread for she.
So good night, one and all. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Let me go through some of these shouts. You ready to go through some of these shouts? Now, for everybody that asked, Miss Lana had a phenomenal Christmas. Lord, the amount of things people send. Thank you to everybody that sent something for her. Lord. Good night to the Ocala family. Large of Amelia and Zan. Large up Mr. Russell. Good night to Nil Narain. Good night to Kamla Ram Singh. Auntie Raj. Auntie Raj says, hello family, it's been a minute since I've listened. Well, you're on vacation right now. Large up Auntie Raj out in California. Assalamu alaikum to Auntie Feroza. Hey, we across the pond. Large up Mr. Styles. Happy holidays to you and your family across the pond. Good night to Rohan. Good night to Raj. Let me share the feed. So Miss Tara says, hi Alana. Good night to Miss Radha. Now I gotta say special good night to a long time ex-co-worker of mine, Miss Julie. Man, let me tell you, this world's small, yes? So I know Julie about 15 years ago. Come to find out, she's family with our artist that's coming up in just a little bit. Look at how small this world is. So good night to Julie and her family out in North Carolina. Julie went through some pressure. Her family went through some pressure with this airlines thing. Good night to Sasha. Happy holidays to you and your family. Look, Dee Dee's on. Say hi to Dee Dee. Large up my chicken. Firstborn. DJ Feta. Good night to Patricia. Good night to Sita. Check in from Guyana. Large up my cousin Popo. Oh, you gotta meet her, bro. Large up Mr. Jam to Vibes. Good night to Anne from Vancouver. What, Uncle Suraj's sister? Large up, shoot fast on the inside. Mr. Stargram. Tonight was supposed to be the night, but I guess we gotta wait. Soca music first. Good night, Mr. Kaderu. I hope you're staying warm. Up in Schenectady. Look, my boy, one of the baddest riders, Mr. Videsh Suku. Good night to Roadways and Wizard Hookah. Sunday. Large up Jivan in Trinidad. Large Up Workshop 868 on the inside. Good night to Sonia from Jersey. So big up everybody that's locked in, right? And let me share out this feed. Good night to Natasha. So everybody share the feed, right? Master Salim coming up in just a few. Tell them that we Lego too. Good night, Dina and Trinidad.
You always complaining, all kind of things you say, and the things that you're doing bringing misery.
But you know what?
I should have never ever asked you to marry me. People always tell me you're not good enough for me. You had me too blind, girl, but now I see. I should have never ever asked you to marry me.
I told you, kill a man fine. While it's out a girl that could be mine. You know what them say? Love is blind. Things not smooth, so me left that behind. As far as I can see, girl, we were not meant to be. I should have never ever asked you to marry me.
Every girl boss you say I deal with to them. Every girl boss you say I deal with to them. Why you only blaming me? You have no friends, y'all. She stopped me from lying. She just feel that I holding she don't trust me. She don't trust me like she feeling that I have somebody. But when I was denying, she just say that's a lie. She say that I feel she's a stupid bee. I should have never ever asked you to marry me. You always complaining, all kind of things you say, the things that you're doing bringing misery. I should have never ever asked you to marry me.
So link up the tear sheet. Good night to Annie Dickey. Saparia.
I don't find out you had a real bad name. I don't find out you had a real bad name. People say you're not easy. Them say me for me was one set of fellas that she had living with she. You never tell me about the others. You say was only me. The truth now revealing about all the lies you're telling. You wasn't a virgin when we married. I should have never ever asked you to marry me.
Let me play a tune for Sandy.
You always complaining, all kind of things you're saying, the things that you're doing bringing misery. I should have never ever asked you to marry me.
I don't have to stay at home. I don't have to answer phone. I could have any girl in my car. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever. When my partners have it hard, I don't have to pluck no card. I could have any girl come over. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever.
Watch me, I'm free like a bird, single to the world. Every other night I go take over girl. Even the best one can't ask special. If she vex, then on to the next one. Run in the morning, girl in the night time. Red face when the two of them combine. Clap for me 'cause I got to be always free and single.
When I lie in nice divorce, I don't have nothing to lose. No girl can tell me what to do. I could lie on a Monday, no woman to bother me. I could do what I want to do. I don't want to hear this same thing over and over. Yes, I want to always remain single forever. I don't have to stay at home. I don't have to answer phone. I could have any girl in my car. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever.
Ladies, say anywhere we land up, wine don't stand up. All single girls jump up, push your one up. Don't wanna ring, no girl don't ban up. True independent girl don't man up. When we out on the road, we lighting.
Large Up Bart.
Me charge of the whining.
It says happy holidays to all.
Destiny is single and free.
My girlfriend used to vex, so she leave me for her next. And now, no girl can tell me what to do. Go on Facebook,
big old China.
I don't have to stay at home. I don't have to answer phone. I could have any girl in my car. Oh, I go be single forever. Oh, I go be single forever. I ain't looking for no wife. I ain't looking for no strife. I don't want to hear about divorce. All my money I carry on. Plenty girl could sleep over. But in the morning get tracker. 'Cause I will be single forever. Wanna be free. Wanna be free. Free to spread my way.
The big old China, I'll get you a little bit later. Master Salim coming on in 10 minutes.
When I'm all in my next life, I don't want to have a wife, is one thing for sure. I swear that I am already no more.
Lodge of Vic.
I swear that I am already no more. When I'm all in my next life, I don't want to have a wife,
There's one thing for sure.
I swear that I am already no more. I swear
Lodge of NSYNC production.
The first day I saw her, I fell in love with she. She promised to love me and make me happy. She was lying. The first day I saw her, I fell in love with she.
Hey, hey.
She promised to
Look, it's Ariana. Who you taller than?
Instead she only nagging me whole day and night. I always
Say thank you.
and she
Thank you for her gift there.
I can't take the quarreling and fed up on the fight. I swear that I am already no more.
Mamu.
I swear that I am already.
Happy holidays to you and the whole Sutties West Indian grocery family.
When the weekend come, I want to lie with my friends. She always taking me by she family and them. Patrolling, she patrolling. When the weekend come, I want to lie with my friends. She always taking me by she family and them. Why she don't leave me and let me be free? Do what I want and stop harassing me. 'Cause all I want in my life is to be happy. I swear that I am already no more. I swear that I am already no more. When I'm all in my I have a wife is one thing for sure.
Hey!
Swear that I am already no more. I swear that I am already no more. When I'm all in
Oh, the doggy on the inside.
want to have a wife is
Rough.
thing for sure. I swear that I am already no more. I swear that I am already no more. Mic check 1 2.
He's getting ready. The doggy ready. Hey, what now?
One time say, mommy quarreling. Say I is a man who not settling. She can't understand. I don't know if something wrong with me. Mommy only want me get married, but I have one to cook, I have one to wash, I have one to sweep, and they don't ever meet. I have one to cook, I have one to wash, I have one to sweep, and they don't ever meet. Throw your hand in the air, jump around and say oh yeah, say oh yeah yeah. When I was smaller, mommy used to tell me, I hope that you never come out like your daddy. Now I getting older, like I taking over, and my mommy saying I was like my father. I don't know if something wrong with me. Mommy only want me get married, but I have one to cook, I have one to wash, I have one to sweep, and they don't ever meet. I have one to cook, I have one to wash, I have one to sweep, and they don't ever meet. Throw your hand in the air, jump around and say oh yeah. Wake up to Lisa in the kitchen cooking. The phone ring, she boyfriend was looking. Now my kitchen man.
Good night to Nafisa.
By mommy, I call over Keisha.
See, I'm going out to my mom and dad.
I don't know if something
So Valise says happy 10th birthday to her nephew Aiden. Good night to Christina. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the air. No stranger to the Weeting family. Talk to the dog nice, or don't talk to the dog at all. Woof. Lana, say hi to Uncle Doggy. Since she born. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the air, the one and only Master Salim. Sitaram, brother, how you doing? How you feeling?
Sitaram, everything is good. Everything is out right now, but still trying to make time to, still important, very important, I may add. So yeah, what's up, Christmas? A bright and prosperous New Year to everyone. An amazing Christmas 2022. Lots of eats and drinks, plenty presents. Santa really bring too much for me. I guess I was
You
on the
get no
naughty
doggy
list.
chew toys or nothing, self? No doggy toys?
I this year.
No
But
collar, no nothing like that, nothing.
No boy.
Well, you got
But it's
new
all good.
songs. You dropped about 4
Yes.
songs within the last couple of weeks. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Man, but I mean, this is the season that came out of the Christmas season, and we heading straight into Carnival. So yeah, I have been pretty busy, recording and collaborating and all that good stuff, for Carnival. Let me see how I kickstarted Carnival season, boy. Oh, Ye Kia Hua. I think that was the first song that I
Ye Kia Hua
dropped.
was the first one.
I think
And then 2 collabs.
Yes, 2 collabs. Wow. Ye Kia Hua was the first song that I dropped. It's getting tremendous amount of love. Y'all could feel free to check it out. It's on YouTube. It's Master Salim Ye Kia Hua music video, and there's also just the audio version as well. Yeah, feel free to check it out for DJs who want to get it. There's a download link, something. Alan, you should know.
Ikapiad was next, I think.
Nah. Oh, there's a media file link. It's on the video for anybody who wants to download the. Then right after that,
the song with Robin, right?
yeah.
What's that called?
I had Robin J. Right after that, we shot that video in Tobago, so we were traveling. And then I came back to Trinidad and try to get this song racked up. Woman Biggest Problem, and that took me a couple of weeks, I would say, or probably. And then here we have it. Yeah.
So, Woman's Biggest Problem, which this video is real kicks. This is like last year and stuff like that, where you almost got some licks last year from people because it looked like he was going to drop some licks, right? But you as a man about kicks and fun and everything like that. So tell everybody the background about the story.
So this song was written exactly 11 months ago. The song I don't know. It just came. It just came to me. It just came about. So all my music is just on my life story, and I try explaining that to a lot of people. Um, saying, "Oh, leave your girl, ting, this, that, the next, whatever." Saying to people, I was like, music is not. Did I really pack up my kind sour? No. Did I? No. Did I really end up with an ex-man wife? No. Am I everybody's man? Baka Sipari. Yeah. Did it really happen? No.
But you are shameless.
Am I shameless? Am I shameless? Well, probably.
Yeah.
Am I a doubles man? No. I can eat real doubles, but it doesn't make me a double. BYOB, bring your own bottle. It was written and released in the during that COVID period, so a lot of people wasn't working and stuff like that, and it gradually releasing the restrictions and able to have little gatherings and stuff like that. So kind of like was ideal for the time that that we were living in at that point in 2020, I believe, heading into 2021. 2022, so ending of 2021 into 2022 season, we had Let's Have a Drink. So Let's Have a Drink was kind of like in with the people who it was a song about freedom, basically. A lot of songs, and they think that that's just what it is, but I mean, if you dig deeper into it, that song Let's Have a Drink speaks about freedom for people to do whatever it is, their life, their money, their time, things. I mean, if you're working hard and you want to have a drink with your money, and it's your money that you're spending and that is consuming it, I mean, you should have the right to do with your money and your life and whatever. So to me, I was just standing up to the people who enjoy having and we live in a society now where you have to be so careful what you say shut you down, and it's a very unfortunate world to live in today. And I just stood up for people who wanted to have a drink. Let's have a drink.
And you're not a drinker, so that's the next thing. So you're taking on other people headache.
Well, I mean, at the end of it all, freedom is I mean, well, but do we actually really and truly live in a free world? I mean, people would condemn you for anything and everything. The way you drink, the way you walk, the way you talk. Chicken curry battle going on for that.
Oh God. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I mean, I can't go to Guyana and ask for a slip of the tongue, right? They would shut you down. And vice versa to Trinidad and go and say they will get some chicken curry. A Trinidadian will be like, so living in a free world, are we really living in a free world? Like, if we are, when I say a free world, I don't mean, to live. I mean, obviously you have to eat, to drink, to, your bills, and to survive, you pay to survive. In terms of freedom to, speak your mind or to say what's on your mind, to just do something, whatever makes you happy. I don't think that we live in that world anymore. We live in a world, you really need to watch yourself very closely in the mirror before you walk out your doors, because one great, and you will hear people, oh, you're getting old, boy, Ting, you're getting old. This, like, I mean, it's very petty, right? To bring it up and to use that as a reference, but it goes to stuff that is as petty as that. A drink was about that, and leading up into 2023, I am literally standing up for women, and I, do- I really don't even understand how to explain the song. This song came to me.
Well,
Right? I didn't go out searching for a song. I didn't go out saying, okay, I'm gonna write about this, I'm gonna write about that. I was just driving, and there it came, and I want to say that I'm standing up for people, some of the darkest people or the most troubled people are comedians. Have you ever heard that saying?
Haven't heard that, but one of the things I'm going to say, because you're saying that women's biggest problems is other women. So why don't you elaborate on how you came with that hook as part of the song?
No, because I live in again, we live in a you have to be careful of what you do, everything of bro, I'm telling you. So I have used, so I try saying this to people. A writer really write a story or a song based on their personal life.
Right.
Juliet was real or was it fiction? But here we have it as a benchmark, and we have it here as, all of that. So with that being said, I have lived in this world with women bashing women. And I am not saying is women that they know. I have seen, I just use friend, as a reference to use, right? I have seen girls ill speak their best friends before. I have seen, always know about mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws always having issues, right? So instead of singing a song to say, well, your mother-in-law this and I put out that circumference, and widen the, so it's not just mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws that have issues with each other. Right? Please, women, I don't know how many women that we have here on this live right now, but if and you agree or you understand where I'm coming from, please comment. In your workplace, you have women hating on women. All right? You go to the grocery store, somebody who don't even know you will make a comment on why? Because the boyfriend probably watch you, or the cat, or somebody probably watch you and then watch them. So they're gonna talk about all your weave and all your clothes and all your shoes and all your this and whatever, right? So it could be in your workplace, it could be in a restaurant, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Find something wrong with another woman. Alan, you go out, right? We go to all over the place, all over the world. We go all over do what we do, right? And I am just asking, right, a question that just needs a kind of yes or no answer. What about, you're married and whatever, right? Go out to an event and you see a beautiful girl, well dressed, kept, well put together. You would look, correct?
Yes, I would. Definitely. If I see somebody that's very attractive, I look.
And that's it for us, right? We don't know what brand, we don't know the brand of clothes that she's wearing. We don't know if she high heels is legit or fake. Yeah, to be honest with you, we don't care. We don't care about that. We don't care about your weave. Well, if you could stitch up your weave and whatever nice and have it hanging down nice and make it look nice, we look. It's cool. It's good. You look nice. You look nice, right? But I have to tell you what kind of makeup it is. If she used the correct eyelashes, is real or it's fake. If she lip is done. If she went and do where she put the silicone, how much silicone she used, they might even know the doctor that she brand her clothes if it's legit.
Perfect example, right? You know this, right? Savita is one of your very good friends, right? As well as my
Savita was Savita was the second person to call me about this one. She had to call, like she didn't even send a text. Like Ravi B was the first person, and right after Ravi B sent me a message, Savita called me. But continue, go on. Savita.
Right. So, which we know she's one of the top female artists that's out for 2022, right? So, what had ended up happening with Savita? People was going around saying that Savita's backside was fake when butt implant this and that and da 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 da. Even went as far as somebody posted a picture and zoomed in and all this stuff, right? And what was Savita's response? And there was other women that was doing this to her, right? And you're perfect example of what you said. What was her response? She went up to this one person and said, "You want to touch it?" Right? When she saw them, who made a post and made a comment, because a woman, not a guy, you understand? But I'm just saying, she went to that woman and approached them and said, "You want to touch it? You want to feel for yourself if it's real?" Because she did the work. She exercises, gym, diet, the whole nine, everything like that. So perfect example in regards to what you're saying. We see it and we witness it because we're in the industry, and it's very hard for female entertainers in this industry because everyone is always looking to bring down the next one.
But and that's that and it goes for all women. I mean, I don't, and I'm saying this with all right. Men will say, "Oh no, you guilty." Anytime you start being defended, you're guilty. Yesterday, one of my I have many, right? So nobody could know who I was. I shouldn't say that. Somebody messaged me, right? Somebody messaged me, right? And said, "What kind of song is that? I don't like it." Right? They sit down with me and bad song every.
You see, and this is what, and we know that, right? How much people has come up to us and have everything to say about the same people that breaks bread with them, that line with them, even stays by them. You understand? Mm-hmm. Look,
somebody saying that
Amelia
they
is saying, "I'm guilty of it." Alan can tell you, if I watch you and don't like you, that's it for you, right? Because Amelia's gonna make a comment. She also says to tell you, thank you very much for her daughter's beads since she was born, but and also to let you know she's a South girl and that's why I married her. So there you go. Amelia's going back to work.
South woman is the best. Well, I didn't say anybody was the best and anybody is worse. I them from the east with the girl and them from the west. They say that South woman is the best and them the best. I didn't say it. They said it. Who is they? You'd never know who is they. But yeah, and I'm very happy, and I feel there's probably the only woman that I know who will admit saying, or if I see a girl I don't like, she would lay she. I mean, that's honesty, and you really can't be honest with you. You can't. What? How you gonna come back from that? Like, you really can't. But woman problem is woman. That's just my take. That's just things that I've witnessed before. It doesn't happen in my immediate family, at least not that I know of.
Well, right. That not that you know of.
I think that I've seen a lot of it happening. Like you go to events, see woman, ill speaking woman is like they not next girl getting and that getting them kind of antsy, you know. Like I should he should be what I all natural. You have fake thing and fake
Yeah.
this and your eyebrows this and your eyelashes that and your makeup this and your shouldn't be what
Yep.
you knew. You should
True.
be
It's true. It's
what
true.
you mean. So I stand what it feels like to be battered by other women, but exactly what will understand the song. Like Savita, that's why she called me. She called me Brat. When Savi called me, she was like, she was laughing so hard, and I was just like, Sav, you okay? And she was like, yeah, listen, best song I ever hear in my life. And I was just like, ah.
Nah, but the girl's good. The girl, and this is what, like I said, I could use her as an example because she's a good friend of both of us, and I just went through
Well,
this with her back in July.
so the thing about it is when Savita goes to events and she goes out there, men, this is what I just explained. Men out there drooling, their wives are there, and they feel jealous, or they feel attention and not Savita, and that is why they feel the need to and say whatever it is they said, but I mean give to
No, but
but
it's
it's love,
true. There's
man.
there's countless videos that Savita's performing, and somebody's wife is in the background looking at the husband going crazy over Savita. You understand? So this is what, and she doesn't like comments, and she doesn't like confrontation and trouble and thing like that. And she's a
So,
quiet girl.
she is, but so I'm just saying, men hating a woman, and only the women that are guilty of doing it, their song wasn't written to offend anyone. It was written for entertainment purposes only. However, it hadn't. Well, you know what to do. You could get
Speaking of entertainment,
defensive.
so speaking of entertainment purposes only, let's see. Next year, 2023, is going to be about 10 years ago. You had entered into the Chutney Soca Monarch when you got stuck on a zip line, and and Park Up My Car is going to be 10 years old. So you're 10 years old in that arena of the Chutney Soca Monarch Arena, and then for the past 2 to 3 years, you've been competing. Are you competing for 2023 with the prize money announced as 500,000 and a song like this that is really funny, man? Is it something that you're looking to do?
It's something looking to do.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What was that?
That is something that I am absolutely not looking.
Okay, there we go. All right. What about the Warner Tree FM competition? Is that something you're thinking about doing?
Something that actually.
Okay, that's good to know. As we know, both competitions are vastly different in regards to how everything is run and criteria and things like that. So
I don't know if this song would make the criteria for all competitions or any competition at all. I know one competition doesn't have any rules at all. That is
correct.
The most haywire thing that you could ever get yourself involved in. I'm not too sure what the other ones here.
Yeah, and that's true. The good thing to know between both of them, your brother Rishi Guide is the man that's the musical arranger for both. So at least your performances is gonna be on point in regards to that. So
I mean,
to be honest and to
be fair to everyone, how long Avatar was he banned for?
Yeah, for 2 years during COVID, 2020, 21. Sorry, 3 years. 20,
Yeah.
20, 21, 22. Yes.
And Avatar did an job holding it down. I
Wish
guess
he a
it's
speedy
unfortunate.
recovery. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean it's just unfortunate for whatever reason. I'm not too sure that his but Rishi Gayadeen is Rishi Gayadeen.
At the end of the day, exactly. All right. Oh, I hope we didn't freeze up there. It looked like Master Salim might have froze or somebody's calling him. Let's see. I think somebody did call him. Let's. So I'm not going to drop this one yet. I'm going to wait for him to connect back. Let me drop his previously released song.
We may not be here for a long time, but we're definitely here for a good time. Bring the Ting!
है दिल चल पी कर झूमे इन्हीं गलियों में घूमे यहाँ तुझको ना था बरनाम होना था हुआ ये क्या हुआ कैसे हुआ कब हुआ क्यों हुआ जब हुआ तब हुआ हो छोड़ो ये ना सोचो ये क्या हुआ And everybody put your hands in the air and jump up. Put up your hands in the air and jump up. Put up your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air and jump up. है दिल चल पी कर झूमे इन्हीं गलियों में घूमे हैं दिल चल पी कर झूमे इन्हीं गलियों में घूमे यहाँ तुझको ना था बरनाम होना था हुआ ये क्या हुआ कैसे हुआ कब हुआ
So he's going to join us in just a few.
जब हुआ तब हुआ हो छोड़ो ये ना सोचो ये क्या हुआ And everybody put your hands in the air and jump up. Put up your hands in the air and jump up. Put up your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air and jump up. हम क्यों शिकवा कर झूठा क्या हुआ जो दिल टूटा हम क्यों शिकवा कर झूठा क्या हुआ जो दिल टूटा शीशी खिलौना था कुछ ना कुछ तो होना था हुआ ये क्या हुआ कैसे हुआ कब हुआ क्यों हुआ जब हुआ तब हुआ हो छोड़ो ये ना सोचो
All right, so the Master Salim is back. I hope no woman had kicked you off there. You can't hear me? Check. You try talking. Hold on. You're not able to hear me at all? Check, check. So we have a little technical thing there. Let me see if we can get him back. Can you hear me now?
Me?
I could hear you, Salim. You could hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep.
Come.
So I said hopefully no whoops. So I think we're good now.
Wait, hold on. Let me just check this. Hey, you know.
Can you hear? I could hear you.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So actually, you was the problem. No woman was the problem just now. There you go. Yeah. Be mobile is the problem.
Oh, giving trouble.
So I just played the Kiahua that you had released earlier. So we're gonna get ready to drop this one in just a second. So my brother, before we do drop this, anybody you want to large up and thing before we move forward?
God Almighty for always giving me. I don't have one. When I'm not thinking about a song, he always gives me the inspiration to me. So thank you, God. Every single one of them. She's my pillar. To the boss lady. Let me tell you something. You have they really say a successful man had to have a good woman behind him, and
I'm living proof of that.
Yeah, trust me. To all the love, all the time, all the time that he always make and put aside for Master Salim is I would just call him and he's ready. Jump in, come in one time. You know what it is, what you want to do. Blah. So he's always there. Guidance of my career in Trinidad. Prior to it was Shivana in Canada. Every single person that supports and supported and still continues to you all really what your love means to me, what your support means to me. It gives us strength to get up and go another day, to do what it is in this judgmental world that we live in. So I thank you all for that love. To every single individual role in my video, I thank you all so much. Boss Lady put the entire thing together. Every single thing that you see and you love in that video, done by her.
She's
all the
locked
characters.
in, so she's listening.
So all the characters, she sculpted everything. All I had to literally do was put on my clothes and just I had to do. Show up.
Nice.
She did for the guy who was the girl with the makeup flat and toenails.
Yeah.
She was the one who did that entire makeup. So if all are going
wow.
by she for makeup, that's what it's gonna look like. However, if you live in Trinidad and you're looking for good, yeah, we could hook you up with that.
There was only one person you was missing from that video. You was missing Ish. If you had Ish, forget it. It was done.
Yeah. Peslal was in the video. Peslal was there, so cameo. Who else? DJ Din. Photography, videography.
All the time.
That's the guy. That's my boy doing music videos together. His first music video he ever touched anything on when we shot. Actually, it was 2012 when we shot Pack Up Maka in Sawa. That video was his first official music video ever did. Yeah. Music video that he ever did in his life in 2020. That was the first music video for DJ Din, and after that he did BYOB. He became the man to go to.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
He is unbelievable. It's unrealistic. Like, you just cannot comprehend his work and his effort, his talent. Everybody, every single person on this. I really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. That love, support is what keeps me alive inside. It keeps my soul living. It keeps me, wants me so high just on love. You know, really want to say a special thank you to every single person that supported me from the inception, supported me, and who continues supporting me up and down times, the years that I had hits, the years that I had no hit, still supported me, still cheered me on to say, yeah, we still love it. It's not a big hit, but we still love it. We still love you.
You know, you're forever loved because you're the only man that a commercial beat out the CSM champion. So
carry that with Maggie, carry that with Maggie.
You know that. So you know you're a loved person because your personality, your heart, your everything. You're a true individual. You're not what you see with Master Salim is what you get. That's why he's a brother to me. Much love and blessings to you and the family. Little Spider-Man, your big daughter in Canada, to the boss lady, to everyone, to moms that you always look out for each and every day. This is what you're always blessed because you do blissful things. So continue. Much success to you, brother.
Thank you very much, Alan. And seasons. I know Christmas has just passed. The New Year is approaching us in a couple of days.
Yeah, man.
And I really want to take a minute before the New Year and just reflect on your entire year and see what was, up for you, see what was down for you, and what can you do to better you? What can you do to focus on that? Whatever was down, try to get it up. Whatever was up, and I want to bless everybody by wishing and praying you all once in 2023. May you all be blessed with twice as much. It is always a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure to be in your company. It's something that I cherish. It's something that I will continue to and it's something that I look forward to having in my life, which is a very good brother. And your family. Congratulations again to you and Amelia, baby. All right, and I am here anytime. You know that I'm just a text message away. I'm always here, and for all people who there's been a little bit of questions. People were just reaching out all how in Europe and all over the place, Guyana, and everybody was just like they didn't know because a lot of people were so it's very simple. The email address for you to email to is Master Salim, MasterSaleem, as in man, Master Salim, ENT at gmail.com. Find me via WhatsApp or via phone call. Do so at 1-868-12-4 SAL SA 125.
You still gotta get that number down.
I literally just did it. SAL SAL 1-868-312-725. WhatsApp is there. Now, message out at time and things. I'm just saying up front that I don't hold that number. I do not hold that phone. So if anybody decides that they want to say, oh, well, I must because whatever comes your way after that, that's out of my control. But it's love. Let's see.
Lodge of Ken Rock that dropped a song today. He said big up big up Salim. Long time guy.
Big up to Ken. Big up to Ken Rock. I'm seeing Vic doing alright. And so all ladies, just remember that Master Salim and all guys, we love you all. Not every woman would feel the same way about you. So yeah, big up on yourself. Drop the tune. Happy New Year to everybody.
We drop
all
this
the best.
And your brother's up next. Your boy, Lodge of Andrew, fabulous, from Canada. Randy's up next, coming up at the half-hour break. What do you think about your boy Randy? Randy gunning. Randy going full speed this year.
I can listen to the interview. Yeah.
He's coming up at 8:30. Next half an hour. He's gonna be on.
Randy is the man, yes.
I'm telling you.
Stop calling my name. And look, you're talking about thing that went up on YouTube. Look, it just came on. I got a notification. But
you go.
I heard Randy's song when he was in Trinidad. Recently. He having a vibe.
I'm telling you, man. I'm proud of him. As you know, he always been holding back. And this year, 4 big songs, man. I'm glad for the man.
I told Randy that he not take it that he needs to take. He's always skeptical about, oh no, not me. I can't do it. Bro, you need to stop that. Just break out. Get everything that is side of you. Take the risk. Take the chance. If you don't take the risk and take the chance, always remain one way and one place all the time.
Randy's biggest problem is Randy. That's the problem.
So the name of the problem, written by yours truly, Master Salim, sung by yours truly, Master Salim, produced by myself and Rishi Mahatu. Video was shot by Din. And yeah, whoever saying man is dog, you better talk, don't talk to the dog at all. Run tune! We ting! Your ting!
Well, talk to the dog nice, or don't talk to the dog at all. Master Salim, I hear my girlfriend bad talk, she best friend already. And then they turn and say, how man is the enemy. But how man could be the problem when we love woman. Woman biggest problem is other woman. How man could be the problem when we love woman.
They say that South of man is the best, best, best. Them central gal and them like the zest. The original master blaster. Jump in your high heels, your mini and your tights. And man will watch you once, then man will watch you twice. We don't care if it's fake or if it's real. Jump in your high heels, your mini and your tights. And man will watch you once, then man will watch you twice. Got a glimpse from my next gal and everything gone wrong. Is your makeup flat just like your back and all your toenails long. Oh, man could be the problem when we love women. Woman biggest problem is a gal woman. Rate the gal from the east, rate the gal and them from the west. They say that South of man is the best, best, best. Them central gal and them like the zest. Guyana gal, Suriname gal, Trinidad gal. How I
Big up Savita! Big up Savita! I see you guys.
Your name calling a lot tonight, boy.
We was just talking about you.
Uh-huh. Good night to Savita Singh. Hey, Savita, we was just talking about you as the perfect example of this song where I had used what happened back in July, and then you walk up to the woman and say, hey, you want to touch it? You want to feel it? You're going to know if it's real or not. You understand? So, Lee, anything you want to say to the people and them before I let you go, bro?
Man, again, just thank you. That's as much as I could do, comprehend. Thank you so much to every single person for supporting me from the inception, from the time that I came into the scene. Took me a lot to still be here. There were times that I wanted to give up. So many times I wanted to give up. So many times I wanted to just call it quits. So many times I just wanted to say, you know what? I think that's it for me. You know, based on a lot of things within the industry itself. But I really want to say thank you to the people that continue to give me that positive vibration to keep going and never look back, never stop, never. So thank you for that. But to the world at large that continues to make me to understand that, listen, I have support, I have people that love my individual. Thank you all so much for that. To the world, Happy New Year. Again, whatever you pray and hope that you get twice as much. Take a minute, see where your ups and downs were, and try to improve yourself. You could hit, but if you want, just don't underrate, man. That's all. You know?
You know I don't hate you, brother. I love you. Bless
No, I just saying. No, not to you.
Oh, I know that.
But you know that there's a lot of people who would still have negativity within themselves.
Without a doubt. You know that's always your motivation too. You love to feed off of that, and then you always come with something that's just next level, boy. Next level.
Well, let me tell you something. Like I said it today. Sometimes arrogance is the only blessing that people have. That's it. Arrogance is some people, that's all they have. And political anybody. Put anybody with just themselves, and then how it could go down.
There we go. Let me go back to Savita's favorite song. Brother, all the best to you. Randy Reckless coming up just now.
Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for the love. Right. Out, Master Salim. Talk to the dog nice.
Just tell them woof. Good night to the Naidu family.
Salto man is the best, best, best. Them sunshine girl and them like the zest. The original master blaster. Jump in your high heels, your mini and your tights. And man will watch you once, then man will watch you twice. We don't care if it's fake or if it's real. Jump in your high heels, your mini and your tights. And man will watch you once, then man will watch you twice. But a glimpse from my next girl and everything gone wrong. Is your makeup flat just like your back and all your toenails long? Oh man could be the problem when we love women. Woman biggest problem is other woman. Rate the girl from the east, rate the girl and them from the west. They say that South man is the best, best, best. Them sunshine girl and them like the zest. Guyana girl, Suriname girl, Trinidad girl. How I can hate on women when I have a few. My mother, two grandmothers, and a pretty sister too. How I can hate on women when I have a few. My mother, two grandmothers, and a pretty sister too. But even in that circle, the things they express. How my girlfriend take a curtain and went and make a dress. How man could be the problem when we love women. Woman biggest problem is other woman. Rate the girl from the east, rate the girl and them from the west. They say that South man is the best, best, best. Them sunshine girl and them like the zest. Master Slim, I hear my girlfriend bad talk, she best friend already. And then they turn and say how man is the enemy. But how man could be the problem when we love woman. Woman biggest problem is other.
What?
How man could be the problem when we love woman. Woman biggest problem is other.
Lord of Nourish.
Rate the girl and them from the west. They say that South man is the best, best, best. Them sunshine girl and them like the zest. People want something, their words does be sweet. When time come to pay back, they move indiscreet. The Lord say to give, He will make more to get. But people just borrow and then they forget. I done with lending money. The piggy bank is empty. Can I borrow back my money? I do mine if it's monthly. The only thing I want to get back my money, 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 FCB, RBC, Republic, Scotia. Not one of them names stay on my birth paper. Too much people suffering with delusion. Cause when they see me, they see credit union. I done with lending money.
Oh, he done.
The piggy bank is empty. Can I borrow back my money?
Oh, you know.
I do mine if it's monthly. The only thing I want to get back my money, 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 money.
Lord of Master Salim, right?
It's only when things hard people look for me. I swear in my yard have a big money tree. But when they go out, check them buying champagne. And then they go come back to borrow again. I done with lending money. The piggy bank is empty. Can I borrow back my money? I do mine if it's monthly. The only drink, let's have a drink. Let's have a drink, let's have a drink.
Yo, it's the original Master Blaster. Maha.
You don't pay my bills. You don't pay the bar. You don't pay my bills. And you don't pay the bar.
All of these are Master Salim.
Much rum I drink this year so far. Like you following me anywhere that I go. You know my business, but you one you don't know. You're playing prosecutor and your life ain't no better. You don't buy none for me, so why you complaining about how much rum I drinking? You don't worry about my drinking. Everybody come now, follow me and let's have a drink, let's have a drink. Let's have a drink, let's have a drink. Let's have a drink, let's have a drink. Let's have a drink, let's have a drink.
I want my darling चलो हमारे साथ में आए भी और तुम हमारा हूँ घर में. I want my darling चलो हमारे साथ में आए भी और तुम हमारा हूँ घर में. Master Salim, Project Malabox, relive back to. I have my house and land, girl, I live in very far. I have my house and land, girl, I live in very far. If you promise to marry me, I'll buy you a motor. I know you're young, girl, like right. The time I drive in, girl, I'll hug you at my side. I want my darling, चलो हमारे साथ में आए भी और तुम हमारा हूँ घर में. I want my darling, चलो हमारे साथ में आए भी और तुम हमारा हूँ घर में. You see right now, I go down build a time machine and take the whole world back to the past. Let me go. चल हमारे घर पे चलो ना सूरजी. I really want to see, girl, that how much you love me. चल हमारे घर पे चलो ना सूरजी. I really want to see, girl, that how much you love me. We do it best. Maha to the world. Project Melaba. Yeah, you.
Anything.
Naina bade lagena lagena re. Lagena 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 re. Oh naina bade lagena lagena re. Lagena 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 re. Oh naina bade lagena lagena re. Lagena 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 re. You see right now, I want to see everybody start to whine. Let me go. Start to whine, start to whine, start to whine. Look at trouble. Rama Canal. Hey. Yeah, my story. She said she was a virgin and wanted to get married. She said she was a virgin and wanted to get married. She never married a musician.
That's what I wanted to come back yesterday, so I think.
Uh-huh. How they go? So before I bring on Randy, I gotta play Randy's favorite song from Master Salim.
Bygone shot like goat and chicken, aloo crab, pumpkin, curry that with Maggie, curry that.
Carry that with
Oh, look. So welcome to the air right now. This man was not busy last year at all. One song for the whole year. And he makes sure this year he quadrupled that. I call him the Guyanese bungee because when he freestyle, oh Lord, forget it, he's sick. Off the cuff, off the top of his head. My brother that I'm extremely proud of because he is probably the most booked and most busy New Yorker person in the United States. Because he's not sitting back. What's for him is his, and he's making sure he's getting all of it. The one and only Mr. Randy Reckless Ramden. Sitaram, brother, how you doing? How you feeling?
Sitaram, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, actually. Maybe afternoon for some people that are locked on.
Yes.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, but we're hearing you perfect, bro. Hearing you perfect.
Nice. I saw Master Slim is waiting for the interview. I don't know what I have to say exactly, but let's see.
No, he's listening. He said he was on before, and then I said, "Yo, your boy's coming up next." So he said that he's gonna make sure and listen to the interview because he want to hear what you gotta say. But one of the things that we did bring up was the fact that, like we said, you always been sticking with yourself. And his song, "Woman's Biggest Problem," in your version, Randy's biggest problem is Randy, because Randy always underestimates himself, because this is one of the most talented men on the planet. And for years upon years, we know each other going back 8 years. Stick. And now this year, I'm very proud of what you're doing and the movement, the reckless movement that you're making.
And you know what's so funny? We're not even done, because I'll tell you the other news at the end of the interview.
So tell us, Randy, what's the motivation for you right now? What's going on with Randy Reckless?
To be honest with you, the biggest motivation has to come from the initiative that we started a little into last year when I teamed up with Raymond and Richard to start Team Music Boss. It was something that he came out with the moniker was actually, like, I think bestowed upon him somewhere in Trinidad, and he ran with it. And then instead of keeping it for his own, he decided to give us an opportunity, a lot of us, the opportunity to be part of it. But one of the things that he made the initiative is, like, he's really going to invest his time into some hungry individuals. And obviously that was one of the main initiatives of not letting that mission go down, because there's so much untapped talent all around this world. And I feel like it's not so much that it's my job to find it, but it's with the opportunity I'm given. I kind of want other people to maybe felt how I was before, maybe a little lazy, a little not prepared, a little skeptical, as Master Salim said, to just come out, because there's tons of talent all around the world that sound way better than I do, that can outperform me if they wanted to. It's just they're not given the stages that we are, and the individuals that are given the stages, they're doing their best, and they're trying their best every day to make that impact. Some are doing an amazing job, some are still trying. I myself am still trying, but that was one of the initiatives. And when we were given the opportunity to do collabs this year with Ray, before I did my collab, I had to really sit down with myself. It was like, hey, if once I start this journey and start it for good, there's no turning back. Like, I can't just drop a song and then I'm gonna sit down like I normally do. I was like, I'm going full-fledged all the way out, and I put my mind to it. Honestly, I didn't expect the response that we got for Tuptana Nanatana, but I mean, listen,
it's a viral kids song from all over TikTok, everywhere.
I can't keep up. There's almost this weekend alone, I must have got at least 50 to 55 videos, and I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I told everybody thank you. Like, I just don't know what more I can do, because the love is overwhelming, and I'm thankful for it.
Just to let everybody know, Randy was always booked. Randy's always been booked. It's not now, right? Now he's on shows, major events and stuff like that. But Randy's always been booked because his community has always supported him, right? Everybody knows Randy's style. Randy's one of the and actually myself and Ricky talked about this last week where we talked about you in regards to Ricky's latest traditional chutney that came out working with Rishi Gayadeen and thing, and I had asked him the question about who do you see carrying on that mantle, because there's not much people to that, right? And I forgot who mentioned Damien, but Ricky said Randy Reckless is somebody that he sees, because Randy is phenomenal. He's making these strides and he's doing these things that to another level, and he knows your talent, right? That out in New York. Definitely. And to have an icon like Ricky Jai, 30 years in the industry, how does that feel to hear that?
First of all, Ricky Jai, he has been performing ever before I was born. So there's, when they say, like, for example, I was doing this before you were born. he's one of the very few men that definitely could
Oh,
say
yeah.
that and be proud of it as well. But we've learned a lot from him as well. I mean, everyone knows a lot of his stories, even his struggles when he had to come up. But if it wasn't for a man like Ricky Jai, we would, myself at least, wouldn't be able to do the things that we do today. And very thankful that he does it, and he continues to do it, and we get to share this opportunity. There's many legends that have passed that I would have loved to work with and been part of, but we live in a world where we have to come one day and we leave one day, but the ones that we do have, very thankful for that. And I'm just hoping that in 2023, as I said, we can definitely work on something.
Well, one of the new people to the Reckless Entertainment camp, our boy Andrew from Canada, says, and when he says he's trying to give others opportunity, he means that. He opens so many doors for just Andrew himself. He's a legend already. And I know this firsthand because myself and Randy has been working together for a lot of years, and Randy has exposed me to so much phenomenal talent. I met Pun through you. I know Shivan, but never knew Shivan to the level that where Shivan singing and doing all these kind of things. Well, forget about the eighth wonder of the world, who's your right hand. You understand? Natural Reckless Tassa Group. There was Brandon that make it to Hollywood. I mean, to Broadway and stuff like that. You understand? Brandon Chan. The list goes on because Michael and the other boys and them that you put on Pogwa events and all these kind of things. And the young man from Canada, is it Shane or
Shane?
Shane.
Right.
Shane from Canada and stuff. These people, through all your connections, you make sure you help them. And you were famous before Raymond, but with Raymond, that helped you learn more of the business, I would probably say, right? Because in regards to
correct.
Those concerts and shows, that presence is something new for you for 2022, where almost any event that happens in New York, Randy Reckless is on that flyer.
It was a very big push too, and we also learned that we had to kind of space it out. We learned from some of the mistakes that other artists didn't intentionally do, but unfortunately, because of their high profiles and the demand for them, they sometimes didn't understand that, hey, you can be on everything. And we used to be very similar to that. We just have to space everything out. The Indian weddings and the festivities were great. Don't get me wrong, I totally miss them, but I totally miss them because it's very hard to balance everything. But one of the things that we did do, and you'll definitely see that in 2023, is that we built a whole young cast in that. For example, on top of all the youngsters that you named, we have youngsters like, for example, Crystal. We have Matthew. There's a new individual by the name of Kimmy. They're not just here; they're all over, because I felt that just because I transitioned to the stage, I couldn't leave. I couldn't leave that where I came from. I'll never forget where I came from. If I could take a harmonia drum back on stage with me, I would bring the entire team. Shivan would be there, Silesh would be there. It's just with the type of events that are going on in today's, it's not always the greatest things, but it's also something that we can bring back as a one-off, so people don't have to see the same repetitive thing. But the talent of those two young men, I'm blessed in this lifetime to have both of them.
But I seen it myself, right? You as a young man, because you're still a young man. You're under 30 years of age and stuff like that. You're a professional. You're highly educated. A lot of people won't realize what kind of job that you do. But I remember you took a group of young men off the streets when they could get in trouble because Richmond Hill and Queens and all of that. You formed your Tassa group, and all of them are respected individuals now. When they could be on a different road, you took it upon yourself to do that. And as I always mention, that I love to mention, you took them to the White House to play for nobody.
No. We went to the White House. I didn't take them anywhere. Because
you did.
Yeah,
Well, you're the spare, right? The leader of the group. You understand? So this is what you had that, because that's something that I'm proud of, to know that our culture got to be in the White House, and that was spearheaded by you with a group of young men that wasn't even probably 21 yet, right? That you made sure.
I think so. Yeah, you're right.
Right. You guys wasn't even 21, but that's a major accomplishment. But you set the road for these individuals to say, you know what? Randy's getting his education. Randy's still singing and playing and going all over and doing this stuff, but you didn't go down the wrong path when you live in an area where the wrong path is very easy to go down.
Well, the reason why I didn't go down the wrong path is because, there was something called a belt, and I got one of the greatest individuals that I was blessed to be born to, which is my mother and father. And yeah, you stepped out of line. Yeah, you stepped out of line. It wasn't a good time. I'll tell you that much. But we were just having this conversation the other day. If it wasn't for everything they did, I would not be able to stand here. And this is kind of one of the reasons why this song kind of came about, is because it's just to raise a little awareness. It's fun. It has like that little twist that it got the lid. But the biggest thing about it is to raise awareness, is because as I've seen, I mean, growing up, I was born in America, and my parents were born in Guyana, and then other individuals are born in Trinidad. And sometimes the way that the youngsters speak in today's world, yeah, I don't think that could fly then. Back home, and then even growing up where I grew now, like, you know, culture was a big thing. And I'm not saying this everyone from these upcoming generations are to be pointed fingers, because I've seen tons of them have gone way more than I have when it comes to being part of their culture, taking their education properly, even becoming parents to their parents as they get older or they fall sick. So, but it was just pretty much, we're living in a world where I think a lot of it is just show. Like, you know, everyone's trying to one up each other, and it's not the best way to live, because the few days that we do have, you know, you live it for yourself.
And it's very true. And the name of this song, "Stop Calling My Name," which is, you know, a slang, but we know that. We talk about this all the time, myself and you, where people talk your name wrong, they talk my name wrong, they talk a lot of people's name wrong. But more so you now, because you're rolling with one of the biggest guns in the industry, Raymond Ramnarine. You're part of Team Music Boss. You, Brian Mohan, Vishali. These are individuals that, you know, were not seen before, even though they're very talented, has been out there. But Raymond has helped the spotlight, you know, shine more bright on you individuals and stuff like that. And you guys share the same mentality as him in regards to, you know, music that has a meaning, music that's not derogatory, music that is fun for everybody, but it's love one another is what he lives by and what he goes by. And all of you share that same mission statement, let's say, right?
Correct.
So, and then you branched off where you have the triple threat of NYC. You, Ranjiv, who's done so much for not only himself as an artist, but for the community and the industry. Yes. And then you got Pun, Anil, Mr. Dunia, vocalist, recording, doing everything, teaching, helping. You know, this is what it's about. This is the longevity of our culture.
It literally is. Yeah, I mean, triple threat sometimes comes off as like something amazing. When you hear threat, you think of something like negative, but triple threat is meaning that, listen, no matter what way you want to come at us, we're giving our best. And the good thing about it is that when we actually thought about it, when we first made it up, it was about maybe a couple of months after did we realize where all our cultures were. Like, you know, instead of just being like New Yorkers and stuff like that, we have Guyana, Trinidad, Jamaica, all these aspects in it. And I think we've bing doing great, which is, like I said, I'll bust the news right now. We're releasing tomorrow. Like I said, we're not done yet. So we're releasing tomorrow our triple threat video, which I have to say, let me tell you something. It's like something out of this world. I literally, I look at these videos sometimes, especially this one, but this next one, I don't know who I am. Trust me. I'm telling you, if I was recording this video at the same time and my mom was right in the same location we were, trust me, she would have been like, "Bye, stop it right now." Because we step into a character of the music, and we just feel everything about it. We just want to depict as much as we can. We don't want it to be too like, oh, you know, he's too cultured, but then we also don't want to be like he's too American. We're just a mix of everything, so people can adapt to it.
And that's great. And guys came up. Focus and the agenda was, you know what, these events and them, they're not using you guys, right? COVID shut down the world and people shut down events and stuff like that. And we even had our own event to showcase talent that was in the NYC. And everybody's like, oh my God, we didn't know these guys were here and stuff like that. And then you guys did the song. And from that moment on, every event in New York had one of you three, if not two
that was
on the event. Yeah,
and since 2023, we actually, the promoters that have been reaching out to us to do those events, and even places outside of NYC, we've been trying to push a little of the triple threat. We want to be able to share, because we all have repertoires, and we're just not going on. We're not just going on stage to go sing the one or two songs we have together. Ranji is a great Bollywood vocalist, but on top of that, he can definitely get the party going. And say, Anil, what can I tell you about Anil? Anil is literally sometimes he's like all over the place. He's between the Bollywood just started with the sweetness and bam, next thing you know, here's Shaggy Beanie Man out of nowhere. And I'm like, I can't. And they expect me to follow it with the energy, and
Randy.
I'm
That's
like,
the thing. All you gotta do is give you a rhythm, and that's it. You could freestyle off
I
of
was like-
watching Reyes with his white shoes that might have a spot on it. Large of our boy WR Reyes is on the inside right now. You understand? Team MMR is in the building. So, but this is what the three of you guys, as we said early last year, are underappreciated individuals in music in New York, and now with the banding of you guys together have helped definitely put that spotlight on you, on the three of you. Ranjiv coming in fourth place in CSM, Anil working with everyone, his versatility, as well as you with Team Music Boss. The three of you guys are everywhere, bro.
I mean, we were talking about that just the other day. This year I think was a very big year for Triple Threat on the whole. For example, I don't had a collab with Savita, who is pretty much the female in the industry. I was able to be lucky to have one with Raymond, who is the music boss himself, and Ranji just released one with Ravi B, which I think has it's a great message. And all three songs I feel like it can relate, even though Puns is in Hindi. Mitawa, the word Mitawa is friend, and if you it just brought back an old classic from the late 80s, early 90s, where people were like, "Oh my God, I was a kid. I heard that before." And it just same thing with Tumtana Nanatana. Same thing with Dolana. Shout out Yankee as well, and Andrew. Music was exceptional. That was literally the first time I was working with Andrew. But when you see their potentials and you go with it, you sit here and advise with them, because I've had some of the greatest advice from so many people. For example, one of the biggest advices I've ever gotten from an artist is actually, I mean, I don't speak to him as much. If I see him, I always give him my respect. Is Rupal G. I think he saw me sing somewhere in New York at one time, and he just looked at me and he was like, "Do you understand your potential? Do you understand where you belong? Take my words and listen to it and figure out." And it's from that day I started to be a little more selective in the things I did. I started to focus where I think that my energy could have went, which went back to the Indian actual music of like the Indian events and the weddings and stuff. That was the strong point. That's what I was doing, and that's where I ran with it. And I'm not saying that I can be in two places at one time, even though sometimes that's how it is. But
Morning,
we
you're
built
at a wedding, and at night you're in Caribbean Fest. Yes.
But we're just trying to make sure that the younger talent never has to struggle like myself, Ranjiv, and Anil has to struggle. We want to make sure that at least 90% of the journey that they have to take is just well represented. The 10% is all on them, on effort and their talent. It wasn't always easy out here when to get on an event or get on a show or even to sing in a wedding. Everybody's like, especially, and nothing against Guyanese people or Trinidad. I was like, "Must help me lah, give a little break lah, give a little discount." I must calm down. So it was a little hardship to do that, and even now, even think like I don't think I'll ever get to that level where I won't try to help someone out. We just have to be a little considerate because we're all trying to keep standards out here, and if we don't keep our standard, then the younger generation come up won't be able to keep their standard. It's just going to be a revolving circle of misrepresentation.
Yeah, or you have promoters canceling events and all this kind of stuff when you're in demand, you're in high demand.
It really it sucks that way, and this is why, like I said, as I told Chitano, on top of things, is like, instead of working with 10 people, let's just focus on the people, the people who are for the people. If they're for the dollar, yes, it's easy to put a dollar in our pocket, but if they're for the people, then that's where we go, because at least I know we're appreciated and they put enough of faith in us that we should be able to do something. And for the ones, honestly, the promoters that don't, for the promoters that are doing these kind of things on the fly, well, listen, stop calling my phone and stop calling my name.
There you go. So the good segue. So stop calling my name. How'd you end up writing it? How long you been writing it? Because I know you have a lot of songs sit down there for a long time.
So this song I'm actually going to give credit to Sailesh. As you guys know, like when Ray touches something, it's gold. You have to give credit to Ravi B as well. When he touches something, it's gold. And for some reason, Silas is like, Randy, somebody's gonna do this. Run on it. I was like, Silas, calm down. I have enough stuff going on. And he's like, no, go. I was like, fine. This song has been in writing since January. Literally.
January.
Since January. The concept
How'd you link up with Michael? How'd you link up with Stems?
So the way that we linked up with Stems actually is like as time got closer, and this is also a mistake on my on my end as well as and this goes back to what Master Liam said. You can only talk, and sometimes it goes in one ear and out the other. He warned me. He's like, don't. He goes, don't wait last minute to record your song. Make sure you. And honestly, I didn't reach out to anybody. And then I saw Michael going on. I think he went online and posted something about, I think it was a rhythm he just dropped. And then he was like, for example, the future is something. And I was like, listen, he is right. The future, this is a generational thing, right? And let me take my run at it. It was the first time I was working with him. I've heard his stuff. It was great. Another thing that I wanted to really do is that I have to cater for two markets. I have to cater for the Caribbean market, but also I'm homebound here. I want people in my backyard and everything to play it. A lot of the times the music sounds different. Like for example, on a Monday night in Guyana and Trinidad, you can hear oldies upon oldies. On a Monday night in New York, yeah, I'm hearing a car passing by me with a stereo, and they can play all different types of music, but my own. And a lot of the times, it's not that they don't want to play the music. It's just a lot of them are sometimes ashamed of their culture, and it kind of sucks. But so I was like, let me give you a blend. Let's try to do a blend of two music. Let's try to do music that will play there, play here, and then honestly, that even other cultures can still relate to without having to hear too much of the Indian and then too much of that. So I was like, it worked. I gave him my vision. He took my vision and went 100 with it, and literally, and he actually was able to, like, I guess, reach out to other people that are larger in like the soca market and other markets, and they kind of threw a vibe into it, and that's what I was thankful for.
He's working with Chinese Laundry. Tony Chow Lin is his his right hand now. Michael has been accepted so much in Trinidad that he's working with these big soca artists on a regular, as well as Maha and things like that.
And I'm going to tell you, at now one point in time, that Stems at any point and say, hey, Ran, I got to put your project on like a hold, or I can't, or I for example, Ran, I need a couple extra days. Our timeline was our timeline, and that was it. He didn't stray away from it. I know he works at this time, and he never gave me an excuse, basically. I would say it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure working with him. And
I don't know if you remember the first time he ever performed. Well, we go back with his stage name was Showtime. We go back a long way. But do you remember we were in Golden Terrace on Atlantic?
Yes.
On that Sunday, I forgot what the event was called, but that was his first time ever performing solo in the U.S. He was part of
was a heavy drink, I think.
Yeah.
Heavy drinker.
Yeah. So
I can't. Yeah, I remember when I stood up next to him, Richard and Raymond. I was like a shrimp because the other both
3 towers right there. Yeah.
I was like. But as I said, he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. Maha is just Maha. Big Rich is actually, like I said, I actually have something with Big Rich coming on very soon. I'm just trying to touch base with I'm just trying to touch everyone, and because everyone has done so much for this. Everyone has done so much for their culture. Everyone from I don't want to say little guys because no one is doing it. The ones that are doing it and still rising and stuff like that. But one of the ones that we're definitely going to be focused on for 2023 is definitely Fabulous Sounds, because I'll tell you, we're building that team, and this kid is very, very, very talented.
Oh, trust me, I know.
And Andrew
for Cherish had got to work with Andrew, and as a Flukes, and also Nigel. He's done a bunch of tracks for Nigel last year. But as a Flukes with Andrew, he was looking for a female artist, and then I told him about Cherish, and then I linked him up with Maha. He's like, I'm gonna get to work with Maha. I'm like, yes, don't worry. And then boom, and everybody's like, man, this guy, he does great work. Drew is. He lives by that name. Fabulous, man. The kid is he's gonna be a name that everybody's gonna know very soon, man. Everybody's gonna know that name.
And like I said, our initiative with Drew, as well as not to just we're not here to just make these songs and make hits. Like we're here to. I need to make sure the next 10 years has at least 10 brand new people, that's carrying this. Because honestly, I don't think. I mean, my mom's sitting right over there somewhere, and she must be like, "I hope you know you got married." So I can't.
Stop calling the word marriage together.
So I know for a fact that, like I said, I won't be able to do this. Like I won't be able to do this all the time, but I know that wherever I put my head, I'll always be able to have music as as my first love. So
There you go. So, like we were saying, stop calling my name, you Eilish. The lyrics, I know you understand?
hmm
But how'd you put it all together?
uh, the lyrics. So honestly, I just said there's been a lot, especially with the generation is, and I think one of the things that caught my attention on the topic is that, and like I said, I apologize. I know the aunties love me. I don't want to put you guys on blast. Sometimes you guys want to dress like them young ladies, and it ain't the best. It ain't the best look for everybody, right? And then when the young ones do it better, when the young ones do it better, you guys get upset at them, and then you'd be like, "Oh, look, they think they big, they did blah blah blah, so and so." But we live in a generation that encourage freedom of speech, especially when you live in America. But sometimes that freedom of speech is not taken lightly, especially when we come from a culture where respecting elders. And I'm still for that. I still think that elders need to be respected, but I also need to know. I think the elders need to be a little more open to the fact that the younger generation coming up, they're the future for tomorrow. And if
world
we've
has
all realized,
changed.
especially if we realized from the pandemic, all the when the pandemic when the virus hit and everything, the older individuals that were getting affected, it was the younger ones that were at the forefront taking care of them, whether they've been a healthcare professional or whatever. And at the end of the day, it's like I get where the youngsters come from when they don't feel like they're appreciated because they're all being taught that they have to respect elders, not say anything. But the elders have to also know where just you got to chill a little because we live in a generation that I remember back in the days you beat your picnic, that's it, you go bed and you wake up the next morning. Nowadays you got all these hotlines and you got all these people you can call, and one little wrong call can separate a family, can break up, and it's not nice. And we kind of live in that world where they don't take it, especially with social media. You've seen like with like George Floyd and everything being plastered on the internet. It's like it's you never know, the wrong thing can just trigger someone, and then an innocent thing that a child can be like, oh no, but it's okay, I didn't mean it. No, once it goes on paper, that's it. It destroys homes, families, and
No,
so
very
basically,
true.
the idea of to put, yeah, that's the, as funny as it is, that's what the mission was behind it. Just to understand that, listen, a mutual respect between the older and the younger generation. That's what it is. If there's no talking of the names and just everybody just being like mutual and fluent with everyone, it's fine. But when you go to a party and for example, you see something or you see whatever like that, tell somebody if they're doing something wrong. Don't sit down with the auntie next to me like, watch Sunita picnic, watch how Sunita pick the dress, blah blah blah. That's not the way. That's not the way that you can get the message across. So at the end of the day, that's where it comes from. And I've seen like there's older individuals like this. Like for example, I'll give you like Indian movies have changed over time. I remember watching with movies with my nanny, and like when you get to the beat scene or something like that, first thing Nanny said, watch. I'm like, them naked skin. Like, no, Daddy, it sells. It's what sells.
Yeah, now they kiss, they do everything
So,
on the screen. Before,
yeah, they
they
do
used to hide
everything.
everything.
hmm
Breathe,
So at the end of the
breathe
day,
in
that's what the mission of. Listen, but I think that she did a listen. She in reality, people may think that she have married out of her culture and stuff like that. But people have to look at the positive. You just bridge two different markets.
worlds.
You never know these individuals that come from India or even the Caribbean. Now you have that market watching in now. I think she did a great job of it. But at the end of the day, she's happy. I don't understand why no one anybody else has to have an opinion about that.
Nope,
Literally.
exactly. So Ryan,
But one of the things to stop calling my name though, and going back to what Alan said, is that instead of me just talking about the song, I was like, you know what? I gotta make sure I depict the song. So guess what? I reached out to Saras, Silish's sister, and I was like, Saras, I need you to round me out some aunties, and we need to do this. We need to do this proper. And let me tell you, the people that had the most fun in this video was the aunties. They all called the day of the shoot. Huh?
but you got to do what you want to do, and thanks to BB, you got to use Fairfield Pavilion.
Yeah, correct. Some people were asking me, it was like, yo, that's Fairfield. I was like, it's not about if it's Fairfield Pavilion. It's like the space is there. It's your imagination. If you don't have a space, you don't have anything to imagine. So that space is available to anyone that wants to rent it. So make sure you guys do rent it, but it's your vision when you go in there. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any place to bring your vision to life.
And then your boy Richard, you know.
Yep, Rich was there. Rich was there. Rich is always there. He was always giving. I gotta give a big shout out to iShot, who's actually been on a roll. He did my video. He did Robbie B video. He's actually the original photographer and the personal photographer of DJ Kem, who did the head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh man!
So it was a step out of all our ball games to get it. But going back to what I was saying with the aunties, 6 o'clock in the afternoon before the shoot, that's whole 2 hours before the shoot, I got a message from every one of them. Rand, we bought outfits, our hair is done, I feel like they spent their own money to get all this done. And I was like, wow. And then they got upset. They actually had another outfit. And I just told them, I was like, wait, one out is fine. I'll tell you, they were that prepared.
Oh, the video was
they were
great,
that
bro.
prepared.
The video was phenomenal. Even Lutz,
They had just had a ball.
How
Correct.
she did her part in the beginning.
Well,
everybody.
Talking about Lakshmi has been a staple in our community, and she's one of the very few individuals that has always been a great speaker, but also has lent a light to all of us. Diwali has been something that has brought the community together, all together. I mean, this year's Diwali had, let's see, it had all different cultures in there. I remember there was even I think there was a Asian group that reached out and tried to perform on the stage, but because the program was so locked and it was so late. But it just goes to show you, like, this, without her offering that kind of stage, our culture wouldn't grow.
And the mayor was there for, so this is what?
Yes.
Having a New York City mayor attend a religious event like that. And I think it's one more step closer to actually Diwali being considered a public school holiday that they're looking to implement for next year.
I'm all for it, but it doesn't really affect me because I'm not in school anymore. So,
Fest wants to know if any of them aunties single.
Honestly, Fest, the easiest thing I'm gonna tell you, this Sunday, New Year's Day, 10 o'clock a.m. Triburti service. You walk in.
Fest looking for a big auntie like Roy. You understand? There you go. So Randy,
none of them names Pat. We good.
On behalf of my family, I love you, brother. Nothing. Well,
yes.
Words can't express the relationship that we have, and I'm very extremely proud of how you handled 2022. I can't wait to see what's going to happen for 2023 because it's only bigger and better, as well as the team, Randy, Ranjiv, and Anil. What's going to happen with you guys for 2023? As you said that. What was it called again? The song that's dropping tomorrow. What's the name of the song?
Triple Threat 2.
Oh, it's Triple Threat 2, right? So
Triple Threat 2, correct.
Drop tomorrow. What else is in store for Randy Reckless?
For the rest of the year, I'm just trying to rest. I don't know how well that works, but honestly, for the rest of the year, yeah, it'll work. But next year, I'm very thankful that I'm gonna be doing a lot on the bucket list. The things that I've said maybe 5 years ago I wanted to do, we'll be touching places that we'd actually be able to touching places that chutney music has never been. Nice. And I say that very loosely because I can't let out any details in it, but there are places that chutney music has never been that we are definitely going to be touching next year on behalf of Team Music Boss. There's a lot of collabs, but one of the things you'll definitely see, which was my mission this year, and I think we spoke about that. You will definitely be seeing a lot more female talent that is unknown to the common ear. And that's my initiative. Awesome. And I said myself and Drew. So because one of the things I realized is that when we go to a show, Raymond, Bravi, Ki, Salim, they're all great. But listen, as a guy, I want to hear somebody with a female voice sing to me. I really don't want to hear the guy sing to me. So Vishali's great. But Vishali danced like a Bollywood star. When she danced, I'm like, all right, I could get this vibe. Savita's on there. Savita's rocking the crowd. There's other female artists that are just great, but there's so much unseen talent that still can get across on the stage without, for example, I know, and they get like pointed out that they dress a certain way, they act a certain way. Guess what? All you need is their voice. There's Vishali's one of the best examples that I can think of that with the greatest voice. I'm coining it right here on your show, and I've coined it for 2023 as well. She is literally the modern day Lata Mangeshkar. Literally,
sure, 100%.
There's not that one's gonna touch that. But it just goes to show she still goes on there with her Indian outfit. She still goes on there and she wows the crowd as she does. And she's an exceptional talent. But at the end of the day, there's so many more voices all around the world. And I think they deserve something, and I'm not sure who's going to give them the chair, but I will. I don't know if Fess is telling me Amelia is one of those talents, but if Amelia sings, let me know. I'll do the collab.
She does, but she actually that was something that she used to do in the past. She says to tell you
So
congratulations, Randy. You know, Amelia loves
thank you guys as well. I know it's baby's first Christmas too, so.
Oh, it was phenomenal. It was great. She actually is knocked out here right now. But as you know, Amelia makes sure keep just in case Randy ever pops in, every she has to keep up with the table settings. You know that, so.
Yep.
All right. So, Ryan, anything you want to say to the peoples and them before we get ready to drop the track?
First things first, happy holidays to everyone. Happy New Year as well. Hope 2023 is great for you guys. Please, if you guys have anything that represents any kind of anger, hate, or anything like that, leave it in 2022. Please start 2023 better. It's all about it's what we all spread. Myself, Alan, whether it be Fess, whether it be Riaz, anyone. That's all we want to do for 2023. It's the best way to live in the world. We lose too many people on a daily basis, so just continue to spread love. If someone is talking your name, just listen. You don't even have to do anything anymore. You just pull up the song on YouTube and you just tell them, like, listen, just listen to this. If you ever question yourself, as in, why exactly do people not like me? Just look at yourself in the mirror. Like, yo, I'm a star gal. That's all that matters to me. And that's how you have to live life. But Stop Call My Name is my 2023 Chutney Soka offering. I know I've been getting a lot of questions. Is it CSM bound? I got a couple of days to figure that out, but I don't know. I honestly, I'm just enjoying it right now, and I feel like there's so much talent that has been that could be exposed to that stage. I touched it once. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. I can't really tell anyone at this point in time because I'm sure as well. But it just came out of Stems out of Canada, but it's also based out of Trinidad. The lyrics were written by myself. The video was shot by Ice Shot Productions, Frostwire Visuals, and Unique Vibes. And Unique Visuals, I'm sorry. It is literally a song that everyone get on. I just want to thank all the aunties that were part of it. I'd like to thank the entire Shankar family. I want to thank all the boys that were part of it. I even had Andrew from Upstate and Schenectady. He drove 3 hours just to be part of this video. I want to big up him. He representing Team Music Ball up there. I was like, wow, I was like making moves like that. So I can only imagine, the amount of support we're going to be getting moving forward. But like I said, Stop Calling My Name. Actually, no, you can continue to call my name, but if anybody talking your name, tell them to stop calling your name.
There you go. Best towns on the planet just locked in. Large of Lister.
Oh, yes. Best to text somebody auntie's numbers when I get off. I gotta figure out if I still have their numbers. These aunties definitely use social media more than me. It's unbelievable.
There you go. You want to sing a piece of the song for them, Randy?
Sure. Ever hear people talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember? They're acting good in front of your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put them in their place. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. I just remember the easiest line to remember this entire song was, taught to me two sailors, don't forget us Randy Reckless. And like Alex said, 2023, I am definitely coming hard. But it's three, as I said, there's three men that I said that one I'm talking to right now. The other one, I know I don't know, he's doing 10 things with two hands in Roshan. That's how Roshan's always be. And I know Riaz is just on an extended vacation again because that's just how Guyana celebrates Christmas. If it wasn't for these three men pushing me, trust me, I wouldn't have been able to even release one song this year. So I think it's because Riaz still has money for me, so I kind of want the money.
There you go. That's what it was. All right, Randy, all the best to the holiday. Love to the
All right, thank you guys.
family,
Happy New Year.
everyone.
Like I said, 2023, big things for We Ting. Make sure you guys lock on here. It's not the last time this might be the last time we're on for the year, but maybe not. Who knows? Let's see.
You never know, right? I'm back on Thursday. Maybe we have the triple that song on Thursday.
Yeah, maybe so.
There you go.
All right, no problem, guys.
Let me
Thank you, guys.
drop this thing, all right?
All right, Stop Calling Me Name, brought out of Stems Production Studios, featuring yours, Randy Reckless, and a lot of the Queens community right here on Weeting Radio. As I said, people talk your name, don't even have to tell me anything. Just pull up YouTube, pull up this song, let them listen to it, and let them understand the vibe and stuff. And if they got a problem with that, I don't know, just DM me. Don't call me, please. Just DM me. I don't have a problem. But Stop Calling Me Name, right here on Weeting Radio.
If you
Booyah!
don't know me, then don't call me name. Booyah! Not trouble me, attack me name. Stop your rap.
Ever hear people talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember? They're acting good in front of your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put them in their place. Tell them stop calling me name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling me name and remind them that I don't play games. Hands up if you're talking your name. Hands up if you're talking my name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I put in you on blast. Thought you know me to say less. Don't forget I run the record.
If you don't know me, then don't call me name. Booyah! Not trouble me, attack me name. Stop your rap.
Ever hear people talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember? They're acting good in your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put in their place. Tell them stop calling me name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling me name and remind them that I don't play games.
Hands up if you're talking your name. Hands up if you're talking my name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I put in you on blast. Thought you know me to say less. Don't forget I run the reckless.
Responsibility for the next record.
Randy boy, I'm loving this, man. This is the
Just
tune
hoping like
for 2023. Anything you want to say to the people before you go, brother?
I was like, listen, just remember, fellas, if somebody's talking your name, let them listen to this song. But women, if you find another woman that you have a problem with, just remember, woman, the biggest problem is another woman.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. And remember,
you
Randy's
know the
biggest
thing-
problem is Randy. So for 2023, no more problems from Randy, right?
Sometimes the gal biggest problem is Randy. Two way respect. What am I gonna do?
So much girls, so much Canadian girls, so much U.S. girls, so much Trinidadian
Women are all over the world. Say, was this song Girls all around the world? Who's that? A Beyonce thing, right? I'm gonna
And
tell
then
you.
your mom to sing Nishat's song, "Mommy Say." Stop
Yeah.
calling.
I sing that. I still sing that to her all the time.
I just played it right before you came on. That's why
Oh man.
As for you, I play that song for.
One of the things that I did notice this Chutney Sopa season is that everybody from the kings and the icons all the way down to the new and upcoming, every song this year has a message. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really, people were talking about like all we sing about is alcohol and girls and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
every song had a message this year. I'm thankful for that. I was really listening to the content that came out this year, and I'm thankful for it. It's like stuff that we all can relate to. We all can think. I mean, I think those messages will never die. And I think even the stuff that were before, they're still part of life and they're part of the way we vibe. But I'm just glad that a lot of us are giving positive messages from this season around, and I hope 2023 definitely has a. You know me, I'm very lyrical. I like fun. I like stuff. It's just But I said everything has to have a message, and I'm just hoping that all of us in this fraternity, understand that. I think it's going in a good way.
Hope so, and hope the hate stops, and you understand everybody supports each other. It'll be great. But if they don't support each other, stop calling your name. Right?
Top
Simple
call
as
their
that.
name. That's it. That's it.
There we go. Bring it back to
MC
the
gonna
top.
have to call in to me.
All the best. Organized for Thursday. Let me drop the triple threat.
Yes. I'll let the boys know. Thank you guys once again.
There we
Thanks for the love.
go.
Now trouble me, attack my name, stop your rap.
Ever hear people talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember. They're acting good in front of your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put them in their place.
Hear what?
Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games.
Hands up if they're talking your name. Hands up if they're talking my name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I put in you on blast. Thought you know me to say less. Don't forget I drive you reckless.
So getting ready to make some movements. I'll be back on Thursday. My partner fall asleep. It's all good. I just love watching them cheeks. Lodge and my brother Master Salim and Randy Reckless. Don't forget the songs are on YouTube. Go and check it out.
Now trouble me, attack my name, stop your
Stop talking them.
People talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember. They're acting good in front of your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put them.
What you gotta say first?
Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games.
Hands up if they're talking your name. Hands up if they're talking my name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I put in you on blast. Thought you know me to say less. Don't forget I run you reckless.
Gone down a wedding house to link up to Pana. Then I see them big and teaser, proper fight and holler. I walk to the table and ask what's going on. Them say they know me from Lil, there is no problem. Them think cause they know family, it's okay for care and bring story. But let me find out who calling names, things never gonna be the same. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games.
Hands up if they're talking your name. Hands up if they're talking my name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I put in you on blast. Thought you know me to say less. Don't forget I drive you reckless.
On Sunday mornings we give thanks and praise to the Lord. But for some reason one, two people make it life hard. They're talking about how I think I'm better than others. When I answer back, it's complaint to my mother. Them think cause they know family, it's okay for care and bring story. But let me find out who calling names, things never gonna be the same. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games.
Tell them.
Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games.
Yo, this song bad, man.
Attack my name.
Don't talk the man name now.
People talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember. They're acting good in front of your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put them in their place.
What you say?
Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games.
Hands up if they're talking your name. Hands up if they're talking my name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I put in
Don't forget he's Randy Reckless.
Now, where they know to link up to Pala. Then I see them big aunties proper fight and holler. I walk to the table and ask what's going on. Them say they know me from Lil There is no problem. Them think cause they know family. It's okay to care and bring story. But let me find out who calling names. Things never gonna be the same. Tell them stop calling the name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. Hands up if they're talking your name. Hands up if they're talking your name. Hands up if you're talking my name. We don't have time for games. Let it be the first and last, or else I'll put in you on glass. Thought you know me to say less. Don't forget I drive you reckless. On Sunday mornings we give thanks and praise to the Lord. But for some reason one, two people make life hard. Here I'm talking about how I think I'm better than others. When I answer back, it's complaint to me mother. Them think cause they know family. Sorry, well let me find names. Things never gonna be the same. Tell them stop calling name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling my name and remind them that I don't play games. Hands up at the top of the line. Hands up at the top of the line. Hands up at the top of the line. I still talk my name.
So I gone. I'll see you Thursday. I got 2 interviews on Thursday. I would judge. That's right, the Water Lord will be on. Daddy Chiney dropping his brand new soca, written by Videsh Suku. And hopefully we're gonna have Triple Threat on. I'll let you know. Make sure and follow the We Ting page. Much love and respect to each and every one of you. Happy holidays. We're counting down to the new year. Blessed night. I'm gone.